Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am doing a get ready with me and I'm finally using the new Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells palette. So if you want to see like my first impression thoughts on this, which I know that this is not a new palette, but it's new to me. This is the first time I've used it. Just keep on watching and we're just going to go ahead and get into it. I already did my foundation and I also filled in my brows, so I will have this foundation routine linked down below for you guys. I kept telling you guys that I was going to get some of the new Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes because I had yet to try these, and I just went today and picked up some stuff from Walmart. I'm just going to use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Sin. I've really been slacking on doing my nails. Like I've been, I guess, kind of giving my nails a break, not really on purpose, but I've been wanting to film a video on how I get my press-on or glue-on nails to last for 2 weeks. And I was going to show you guys like step by step, like what I do, my little tricks and whatnot. I've been meaning to mention this in my last get ready with me, but I want to film a get ready with me answering questions that you guys might have. If you have any questions for me, just leave them down in the comments of this video and I will come back to this video whenever I do the other get ready with me where I answer your all's questions. I'm just cleaning my makeup brush off. Once again, I need to clean my makeup brushes because after I've done all these tutorials for you guys, it's like the makeup brushes are dirty again. But I am gonna first go in with just like the crease shade here. And we're just gonna pop that in the crease. And I'm just using my Morphe M573 brush. I feel like maybe this is a little less pigmented than their previous palette that they had, or maybe it's about the same. It's just like a light tan, a light warm like tan brown color. I think maybe that's what it is. It's just like a lighter color, so it just seems like it's not as pigmented. I am trying to kind of hurry up and get ready. I feel like when I film these, I'm actually doing things. I'm gonna be hanging out with one of my girlfriends tonight. I'm gonna go in with the top shade right here for my brow bone highlight. She has 2 kids, so it's kind of hard for her to get out. Her kids are like, I think like 5 and 3. I don't know if that's right. I feel like that's right. So they're both like pretty young and it's just a lot for her to try to get them all organized and like go out to dinner somewhere. So it's just easier for us just to kind of chill at the house. I'm sure if any of you guys have children, you know what I'm talking about. And I know that that's probably a question that you guys have for me if I'm still not wanting to have kids. And that really hasn't changed. Like I'm still kind of like don't really want kids. Not because I dislike kids, but just because I don't really feel like I want to have kids. And then for the lid, I guess I'm just going to go in with the pink color. And I might just put this on my finger at first and see how that applies with the finger. It's like when I don't have false nails on, it's easier for me to actually apply eyeshadows with my fingers. I usually never do that just because it's really hard for me to do when I have false nails on. Plus, I feel like it's harder to be really precise, obviously, whenever you're using your finger. But since we're just doing like a quick everyday sort of look, I think this is fine. And then I'm just gonna grab some of the brown, the bronzy kind of color, and I'm just gonna tap it right out here. I actually had to like get out of the house today because, well, you all know that I was laid off from my job. And so I've just been working from home on like YouTube stuff and also selling stuff on Mercari. And I am a very extroverted person. I'm just gonna get some more of this on this little M506 brush from Morphe. This is an example of how I am. So whenever the pandemic first happened and we were like all on lockdown, when it first happened, I was just like, oh, like this feels so nice not having to go anywhere. Like this is such a break. I'm so glad that I can just be at home. But then like after 2 months of that, I mean, I was going to work, but still, like everybody was so isolated. Like even at work, I was like in my own office and everything. After about 2 months of that, I just feel so down and depressed because I just need interaction with other people. And I'm one of those personalities that I need to like bounce ideas if I have any thoughts or feelings about things like off of other people, so I can kind of like work through whatever's going on in my head. Because if I'm just like at home just thinking about stuff, it's just like in my head just like bouncing around, and I don't really come to solutions unless I journal a lot. Maybe since I'm at home a lot, I need to just journal some more. I just miss interacting with other people. And I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some of that last brown on this brush. I reached out to some of my friends today, and you know, like I'm going to hang out with one of my girlfriends later. Sometimes too, I don't even realize that I need interaction with other people until I get to a place like where I'm at right now, where I start to feel depressed, and then I'm like, oh, I need to hang out with people, which it's not like I haven't hung out with people. Like I went and visited Abby and Indy. I hang out with people on the weekends, but it's not enough for me. I need more interaction with people. So it does help me filming videos, and even though you all are not in this room with me, it feels like you are. Even though I'm just sitting here in a room by myself talking to a camera, it definitely helps me out tremendously. So like whenever you guys leave comments on my videos and just like talk to me, it really boosts my spirits because I feel like I have a community. Well, you guys are my community, but it makes me feel even more connected with you guys whenever you leave me comments. Dirty makeup brushes, it's like clothes, where whenever you get to the end of like clothes that you have available, you're just wearing like all kinds of like weird stuff until you do laundry. That's how I feel about makeup brushes. Like I never really used this brush. It's from the Urban Decay Naked palette, and it's just like, okay, yeah, we're getting to the end now. Nothing's clean and I need to wash stuff. So we're just grabbing whatever makeup brushes are available to work with. I'm gonna get some more of that darker brown. Blend that here. But yeah, this palette is pretty. I do really like it. I think it created a really pretty, just like everyday eye look. And then I'm just gonna take a makeup brush and just kind of blend things a little bit more. I think I'll use this Wet n Wild, the Hello Halo blush lighter, blush highlighter in Flash Me. And then I'm just gonna kind of get a mix of it, mix back and forth with the blush and the highlight. And I just realized I didn't put any bronzer on, but I guess we're gonna skip bronzer today because I totally forgot to put it on. We're just gonna blush and highlight. I did get 3 other palettes besides Walking on Eggshells. I got Nude Awakening, and then I got Lights Off and Call Me Sunshine. So I'm gonna be doing 4 looks, like 4 looks, 1 palette with each of these. Kind of like how I've been doing with those Natasha Denona palettes. So I just got to get to filming the videos on this. And then I also picked up the Nudes of New York palette by Maybelline. I've been wanting to actually get this palette for quite a while, but like I would always talk myself out of it whenever I was at the drugstore, because I was just like, you're not really wearing eyeshadows. Like you don't need this. But now, since I'm filming videos for you guys, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy it for myself and I'm gonna film like a 4 looks, 1 palette with this. So Those tutorials will be coming soon. Just let me know in the comments what palettes you'd like to see 4 looks 1 palette with, like, you know, where I take that 1 palette and do 4 looks with it. I'm gonna go ahead and mist my face. This is a very like quick get ready with me today. I'm just gonna curl my lashes up and put my mascara on. I did also buy off of Mercari, which if you haven't been watching my videos, you might be like, what in the heck is Mercari? Or Mercari? It's Mercari. I'm calling it that. It's a reselling app, and I bought the Natasha Denona palette, I Need a Nude palette. I think that's what it's called. But I bought that off of there. I got it at a discount. Like I told you guys, if you all are not buying makeup off of there, you're really missing out, because I've bought, this will be the 3rd Natasha Denona palette I've bought off of there, brand new, not used. I've gotten them at such a discount. So once I get that palette in, I'm going to film a tutorial with that one. The colors in that palette just look so pretty. Like, it reminds me of the retro palette mixed with the glam palette. And you guys know that I've been into like those pink mauve colors. So I think that I Need a Nude palette is going to be right up my alley. And I'm not going to lie, like, I've gotten kind of obsessed with those Natasha Denona palettes, like, ever since I bought that retro palette. Like, I don't know what it is about her glam palette. Like, I never really use it very much, but that retro palette, like, I just loved all the shades in that. Like, I loved all those looks I created with that palette, and her formulas are so good. I know that those palettes are really expensive, but like I said, if you can get them at a discount, like, I basically bought 2 palettes for the price of 1 palette off of Mercari. And I ended up buying today, whenever I got those Wet n Wild palettes, this Maybelline, the Vinyl Ink and Cheeky. I told you guys whenever I was doing that get ready with me, or get ready with us with Abby, that I wanted to pick this up. She had this color, and then my subscriber Susan, or Sue, she recommended this one, and I really like this one. I hope that you guys did enjoy this get ready with me. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Like I said, in the comments, please leave your questions for me so I can answer those in my next get ready with me. But I hope that you all have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.